We're up in Georgia at the farm at Okefenokee. I'm with one of the co-owners, Doug. Hey, Doug, thank you so much for having us out here.
Better believe it.
This is an amazing facility. I don't think this the one interview is going to cut it. So,
Nope.
but we're going to have to probably come out here several times. But just for all intents and purposes, like, what am I doing out here? What you got going on? This is amazing.
Yeah. So first of all, thank you guys so much for being out here. So I would tell you, this is the culmination of a lot of vision, a lot of hard work, and just a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've been out here with us today. One of the things that we like to do more than anything is learn together and grow together. And so I would say, you know, the pinnacle vision here is that folks would come out here, they would engage in nature, they would relearn what it's like, you know, where does our food come from?
Exactly.
So many people these days are asking these questions like, how was my food grown? Where is it coming from? Will it always be there? And you know, other folks are so wrapped up in their daily lives that they've become numb to what it means to get out and have a time of refreshment. And so we're bringing all of these ideas together. We've got a regenerative agricultural farm here, and what that is we're using animals, cows, sheep, pigs, all of these things, chickens, to move through these soils, and we plant cover crops. And we're basically, we're taking the same type of processes that the bison used whenever they were out west, before the Great Dust Bowl effect took place. We're replicating what happened back then. And so out here we're using animals, we're using cover crops, all of these things instead of pesticides, fertilizers, and more industrial techniques that people are used to. So that's kind of the linchpin of what it is that we're doing. And then we've got all of this education, we have all of these activities, and we've got all of this landscape where folks can come, they can engage, or actually, let me say, disengage, right?
Right,
absolutely. I mean, we talked about that before.
Absolutely.
I mean, this place, you know, there's no vehicles.
Right.
So when you come here, you get in your farm cart, which is a golf cart. You cruise around and you begin to remember what it's like not to be inundated by emails, what it's like not to just be bombarded by all of the things, and you're back in nature. I mean, it's like your soul can come back alive again, your senses come alive.
You're a human being.
Yeah. So everything that we grow here is non-GMO. So we have heirloom seeds. So everything starts as a seed. It's done through our regenerative processes, and everything grows in soil. So the stuff that we're producing here, you know, right now we've got a lot of winter greens out. We've got cauliflower, we've got greens, broccolis, all these things. You cannot get a more nutrient-rich, dense food that's grown in our soil from here, and we grow tons and tons of it. So the folks that come out here, we have 250 cabin sites.
I was just about to say, it's not just a farm, it is a community.
Yeah. So great question. So the whole concept is, a lot of people have this desire for a lifestyle. The problem is most folks don't have either the wherewithal for the time, the know-how, or the expenses to do this on their own.
Right,
so
of course.
We're pooling talents, we're pooling resources, and we're creating a space where folks can engage together and come together. Now, we provide the working farm, but they become owners of the farm, and then they can engage as much. So some folks come out here, they say, you know what, I want to get my hands dirty, like we were talking about earlier. Other folks say, you know what, I want to pick some broccoli, but I don't want to have anything to do with growing the broccoli. But the answer is yes and yes, and the answer is right and correct. So there's no right, there's no wrong answer, rather. You could be as engaged as you want to be in the agricultural operations. The key to everything, though, is to come here and disengage from everyday life, not as an escapism, but rather as a way to reframe the way that you enjoy life. And so we want folks to connect back with the earth again, like we were talking about. We want folks to have a place where they can re-nourish their soul. We want to have a place where they can get engaged with other people and build community. And we want to have a place where they can learn to exercise in a way that doesn't feel like exercise, to eat in a way that doesn't feel like they're on a diet, and to grow in ways that it doesn't feel like they're academically learning.
Or burdened,
so we want to do all this together, and that's really our mission here at the farm.
I love it. Thank you so very much for having me. And I really appreciate it. We're gonna go check all this stuff out. And like my wife and I are gonna absolutely be up here and hang out with you guys. This place is beautiful beyond belief. If you really want to check out, you need to come check out this spot.
So if folks do want to know more about the farm, how to get engaged, how to come on a tour for themselves, go to www.okefarm.com, okefarm.com. Drop us a line. We're ready for you. I promise you won't be disappointed.
I promise you won't. That is for sure. You will not be disappointed. Guys, come check out the farm in Okefenokee. And if you want to check out this segment again, go to First Coast News Plus, where you can catch it on Roku, Fire TV, and Apple TV.